Welcome back to my channel. Yes, here I am. And for those of you who've been watching for a while, I'm on my turbo trainer. Yep, as the other bike has been stolen, this is the new bike that's going on a turbo trainer. And yeah, there's a few issues. But before I go into that, I've got to give a big thank you to each and every one of you guys, again, leaving some positive comments and support. And I really do appreciate it. I'm so grateful for it all. But is it just me? Is it just me? Or when things start going wrong, is it just one thing after another? And every little thing that goes wrong seems to be massive, such a big problem. It's just never ending. And I've got a problem with this turbo trainer now. Or is it the bike? I don't know. You know, I'm just at a loss what the problem is. Shall I show you what the problem is? Yeah, I better start turning the wheels and listen carefully. Can you hear that? Yep, that's the gear, the chain on that ring. The gears don't fit right. It's so freaking annoying. What the fuck is going on? Seriously, this worked perfectly fine a few weeks ago. Perfectly fine. And now it doesn't work. Yeah, so yesterday, and I have calmed down considerably. If you think this is bad, yesterday, because I've just put this gear on. I'm about to go for a swim because this is just getting beyond, yeah. So I'm 10 days from this race and I can't use this frigging thing, right? So I've done all the checks, yeah. As I said, this worked perfectly fine, yeah. It's a direct mount, 10 what would you call them, a cog? I can't remember what you call these things now down here, the gears. Anyway, there's 10, yeah. And don't worry, I have checked, done the which is the obvious thing on the wheel itself. It's 10 as well. Yes, it's different numbers of teeth and everything. And yes, I've also checked that the mounts here are sitting correctly. It's all tight. I've checked all that. I've checked blooming everything. And when I Googled to death this thing, and it would appear that some of these turbo trainers, you have to tune the gears so it works on the turbo trainer. Hello, what? You know, as I say, this worked perfectly fine a few weeks ago before the other bike was stolen. Both of the bikes were 10-speed cogs. I think it's called cogs, whatever they're called. Anyway, they're both 10-speed gears and they both work fine. As soon as I mounted it, went on, fine. For some reason, now it's not fine. What is in heaven's name going wrong with this stuff? And yeah, I'm sure some of you guys, you just need to tweak this a bit. But if I tune it to this, yeah, as I've done my Googling, yeah, if I tune it to this indoor trainer, it works fine on the indoor trainer. Guess what? When I take it off, what I have to do, I then have to tune it so it's on the road. Now, as I've got this race in freaking, 10 days time, I ain't going to fiddle about with this. So yesterday I went out and thankfully the training ride yesterday was just an easy recovery ride, an hour. But I was out for about an hour and 20 because the route that I'm following, it takes X amount of time to get out there. And oh, joy of joys, I had a motorist come right up behind me and blare their horn, and that scared the living daylights out of me. And I was close to home, and I'm just terrified of going out. It just seems one thing after another. So I'm going for a swim now. I don't know whether to take you guys along or not, but I should be grateful that I've got my health. But right now, I'm just beyond up here with just one thing after another. And it seems every little problem is a massive problem. And yeah, I mean, fucking great preparation, isn't it? For whatever. sometimes you just got to let it out. And yes, as I say, that was considerably calmed down from when it actually happened yesterday for the first time. Very frustrating, that turbo. And then I was looking at fixed indoor trainers and all that, and then you see things like a watt bike that's, I think even the cheap ones, apart from having to wait I think 8 to 12 weeks, or you can buy them on eBay second hand at retail price. Yeah, that's right, people are selling their second hand ones at the retail price because the suppliers cost that. You're looking at 1,600, 1,800, I've seen some £3,000. I mean, really what the hell. Anyway, right now I'm going to go for a swim in a pool, right, a very special pool. And I'm doing this for two reasons. As I said, when one thing happens, another thing happens. So the other thing that happened on the open water swim on Monday, I got quite a bad burn off the wetsuit on my neck. And yes, I did put the body glide all around my neck to protect. It's a known thing that the wetsuit can chafe on the neck, but this one, whew, don't know whether you could see that, but oh, it's left a bit of a scab there. So I'm not going open water swimming, and I need to get the practice in the open water, but I also need to get the swim fitness. And yeah, so another challenge, shall we say, and it just seems one thing after another. But I've got to be grateful for the small little things, and let's see how I get on, because it's COVID time. I had to book this pool online. You can't just rock up and go in, so it's limited numbers. I have no idea how it's going to work, if it does work at all, if they'll let me in, even though I've paid online and booked it. Let's see what happens. So I'll try and remain calm, collected, and maybe this might just work. Yeah. So as I keep saying on these videos, this channel is the real deal. There's no fake positives here, and if anything, it makes me sick when I see some of these channels that grow and you know they are fake positives. It really makes me sick to the bone, these people who are peddling their bullshit basically. And yeah, I could really dig in some. I might do a video how to grow your YouTube channel, and you might realize as mine's not growing, I'm not playing that particular game, because there's only two things you need to do, two things. And as I say, I may do a video if you're interested in knowing that. I know a lot of you don't have YouTube channels, but just for a bit of fun and interest, I could share with you the inner secrets, which they won't talk about, or they'll use other words to gloss it over. But it is literally just two things. Yeah. It'll make you laugh, and it won't surprise some of you, but if you want to know about it, leave it in the comments below and I'll do a quick video about that. And the two absolute things that you need to do to grow a YouTube channel. Yes, I think the word they call it is blow up, when you see a channel blow up as if it's by magic. Yeah, to the swim, and obviously I'll be on public transport, so on with a mask so I can look like, how about this, eh? Now, who knew that you can walk around London dressed like a bandit? Yeah, you can walk around London now dressed like a bandit and nobody gives a second look. Yeah, so here I am, bandido, and yeah, if I had the right gear I could go around robbing bikes, couldn't I, and nobody would recognize me. There's a thought. So guys, would you believe the central line tube has stopped? So how in heaven's name am I going to get to... Oh really, I'm just at a loss. I've been told a particular bus, but I just fucking give up. I really just do give up. So I found the bus stop to get me to Stratford. Right, off the bus finally. So I've arrived at Stratford. Yay! Jeez, my biggest concern, which was probably over stressing, but hey, that's the situation I'm in right now and that's how I feel, is that I've got a particular slot booked to get in, and that is arriving late for that slot and not being able to get in. But I think I've got enough time to hike over there quickly. So where am I going swimming? Normally I'd be over the moon, really excited, whatever, but right now I just feel a bit, I'm just glad to be here. But I'm here in the Olympic, Queen Elizabeth Park it's called. I gave a word away there, Olympic, yeah. So right here is the Olympic pool, that's right. I've never swum in a 50-metre pool, but this is the actual swimming pool used for the London Olympics. So I'm very grateful that I have the opportunity to use this, and I've arrived just in time to get in there on my allocated time, so it all worked out in the end, so there's no need to stress about that stuff, but we do, don't we? We do. So that's life, real life. So let's go down there. I won't be filming in the pool or anything like that, because obviously I respect everybody's privacy. I've got no idea what the setup is or anything like that. I don't think there's any changing facilities, so I've already got my swimming gear on, so I literally just disrobe and jump in, so there's no nakedness. So let's get down there and I'll tell you all about it when I come out. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm not in just yet. They're pretty strict on the times you can go in and out, so I am actually a few minutes early from my booking time. I can't remember exactly what time I booked, but anyway, I'm about 5 minutes early, so I'm waiting to my allocated time, and it is pretty strict where he's giving me guidance where I'll walk a particular line, walk the line, go to the pool as I'm swim ready. You have to be swim ready, so I take my overclothes off, put the bag on the side, into the pool, do my swim, and then when I come out, then I can go into the showers and changing room to get showered from the chlorinated water, get dressed, and then come out. Who knows how many people are in there at this particular time that I've booked. I think it was limited to I can't remember, 10 people at a time, 16, I can't remember the exact numbers, but we'll see how many's in there. Let's get in. Oh man, I couldn't resist filming here. Ooh, look at this. Oh, incredible. So yes, Olympic pool, so it's all done in different speed lanes, so let's crack on. Oh man, what can I say, but wow. I mean, look at this. How can you not feel good? Despite all that shit that I'm going through, I feel absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant to have swam here in an Olympic pool, and it's bizarre how I've got used to the outdoor. This is a 50-metre length pool, and I'm used to, before any of this swimming or whatever, I was used to just a 25-metre pool, and that was quite daunting enough for me. Whereas now, that 50-metre, being used to the outdoor pool, that's not the right word, is it? The outdoor, what do you call it? Open water, yes, open water swimming. As I'm used to the open water swimming, doing those 400-metre laps, it's doing those 50 metres seemed a breeze. But yeah, the sun is out. The sun has come out for me, so yes, another one of those topsy-turvy days. But hey, I feel, as you can probably tell from the exercise and how my voice is now, you always feel good after exercise, yeah? So I would always say, you know, if you're feeling a bit low down or whatever, just get out and exercise, go and do something. And yeah, I'm gonna go and have some food now because I'm feeling quite hungry, and yes, food for thought. So I gotta say, in there the organisation was impeccable. I got me booking, clear instructions where to go, follow, and as I say, the key thing is to be swim ready, so have your gear You just take your overclothes off, straighten the pool, and then the system works. You then go into the changing rooms, and I've changed, showered, and ready to go. So really well organised. So thank you, London Aquatic Centre. And yes, onwards and upwards. 10 days to race day. Let's go do this. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with my shenanigans, because it just seemed one thing after another that maybe we turn a point. Who knows? Yeah, fingers crossed. See you in the next video. I just thought I'd add a little addendum, because it did make me chuckle, the message I got from one of my friends. And it's great that so many people reaching out, messaging, sending all sorts of stuff to me, and making me smile. But checking up, how am I? And I said I'm feeling a lot better, especially after the swim in the London Olympic pool. I'm feeling very Olympic. And I messaged back saying I really only have two choices. Sometimes we're only confronted with two choices in life, and they both involve the word up. One of the choices is I can give up, and the other choice is I can keep my spirits up. My friend messaged back saying that I'm allergic to giving up, and they're right, yes, because however low down or beaten up I might get, whatever people may do, don't do, I will never ever ever give up, ever. And it's not in my DNA to give up. So thank you all for your support. I've had some food, I feel good, and I think I might have a bit of a lie down, as you do on a hot, balmy, sunny afternoon. Later, guys.